Welcome back, Lakers, to another edition of Laker News. I'm Stephen Barraway.
And I'm Abby Zepka. Today we take a look at the Greek organizations on campus, as well as a fire in an off-campus apartment complex.
Also on today's episode, a Holocaust survivor visits GVSU, the Laker legacy, and much more. All this on Laker News. Over the weekend, there was a fire at an off-campus housing complex. Laker News reporter Blair Thompson was on the scene.
We are here outside of apartment J3 in the north part of Trio Townhomes where a fire erupted last night.
So I walked in, heard the smoke alarms going off.
Nathaniel Ringline and 3 of his roommates had an unlucky St. Patrick's Day after a fire started in one of the unit's bedrooms.
Over all of the ceiling. Yesterday I came home from picking up a friend from Lansing, got home, heard smoke alarms going off as soon as I pulled up. Went into the house, saw a light smoke rise down the ceiling. Proceeded upstairs, the smoke got thicker. That's when I realized there's a fire. First checked my room, nothing there. Then went to this room, door was warm, not too hot yet. Cracked it open, and as soon as I cracked it open, black smoke just came soaring out. And I just immediately closed it, ran outside, called the fire department.
What did they say caused the fire?
The source came from a blown outlet. There's an air purifier plugged into the wall, and the outlet just blew. The fire started from there. Me and my roommates and our living situation, it's kind of up in the air right now. We're still waiting to see how much the damages were after a couple more inspections. And once they get a report, they'll see how much renovations need to be done, and depending on how long that'll take, then we'll see how it is. But for right now, we don't have anywhere to stay.
The investigation is still ongoing. In Allendale, I'm Blair Thompson.
An update on this story: Grand Valley's Dean of Students office has contacted the students and is working with them on their living situation for the rest of the winter semester.
On Thursday, Delta Upsilon Fraternity announced that they are closing their chapter at Grand Valley. According to the fraternity's headquarters, the decision was made after repeated violations of their loss prevention plan. All current members will be given alumni status, and all associate members will be released from the organization.
In other Greek news, the fraternity of Alpha Psi Omega has completed their annual walk for multiple sclerosis. Let's take a look at their journey across Michigan.
The brothers of Alpha Tau Omega have come home. Instead of spending their spring break somewhere warm or relaxing inside, they've been walking out in the elements, sometimes freezing temperatures for 8 days straight. They're not doing it for themselves, however, or for adventure, but instead doing it to raise money for charity.
It's called ATO Walks Hard, Many Steps for MS. And what the event is we will walk from Traverse City to Allendale, Michigan over the course of 8 days.
It's a long, cold, and grueling journey, and you can see just how excited these men are to be back home. This is the 5th year of the walk. With over $170,000 raised for MS, its impact has grown large. Just this year alone, over $47,000 have been raised, all of which will be donated to the Multiple Sclerosis Society.
I tear up every single time, every year, and it never gets old seeing them out there. Just the passion and commitment that they have to creating a world free of MS is absolutely incredible. What a feat and what a journey.
Gathering this amount of money is no small feat. Interest in the event comes from a hefty PR effort, with an online campaign, a week-long contest to promote the event, and tabling in Kirchhoff Center.
Selling t-shirts, buttons, stickers, collecting money to go directly to the MS Society, but mostly what we're doing on campus is raising awareness. Many people still don't know what multiple sclerosis is or what it does, and so if we can spread just some awareness about the disease, that will hopefully get more people engaged in helping to fight it.
The success of this event is only possible with a great deal of outside support, from the contributors to the donations to the people that let the walkers stay the night as guests on their journey. The magnitude of this involvement is not lost on the brothers.
I could end on any note. It'd be one of gratitude, sending thank yous out to the community, to everyone who supported us. You know, it's not easy for a lot of people to make the sort of donations that they make or just spend time that they spend with us.
I mean, I just think people call them heroes all the time, and they really are in the eyes of the MS community and what they're doing.
The organization raised over $47,000 this year, beating their goal of $45,000.
Wednesday evening, Holocaust survivor Magda Brown gave a presentation at Grand Valley State University. This event was part of Women's History Month as well as the Jewish campus organization Hillel International. Magda Brown moved to the United States in 1964. She is now 89 years old and a member of the Speakers Bureau of the Illinois Holocaust Museum. You can learn more about her at www.magnabrown.com.
Our Grand DIY team is back with a project that will have you stay motivated. Take a look at our latest do-it-yourself project.
Every week we highlight a different student story in our Laker Legacy segment. This week we talked to April Urbanowski and learned about her impact and involvement in the community.
Hi, my name is April Urbanowski. I'm president of Alternative Breaks, and this is my Laker Legacy. Alternative Breaks is a service organization where we promote active citizenship here on Grand Valley's campus. What active citizenship means is putting your community first as a priority. How we do that is we send out service trips throughout the country, anywhere within 24 hours driving distance within the school. We also have service Saturdays, weekend trips, and for educational purposes, we have Transformation Tuesdays. My Laker legacy was getting involved in student leadership by making an impact in my community, by volunteering, by impacting my local organizations and student orgs within GV's campus. One word to describe my Laker experience would be impactful, by impacting my communities by doing service, but then having my communities impact me, and having the university and the classes I've taken, the conversations I've had with professors and fellow students, and the opportunities I had to grow as myself. So I would say it would be impactful. So my advice for future Lakers is just to get involved, whether it be in the classroom, whether it be in student organizations. Go out there, challenge yourself, meet new people that have differing opinions with you, grow as a person, learn, and obviously join Alternative Breaks.
St. Patrick's Day is a day of partying and celebration. Megan McBrady went to Kirkhoff to see what Lakers had planned for the occasion.
I'm Megan McBrady, near the clock tower outside the Kirkhoff Center, talking to students about their St. Patrick's Day plans. What are your guys' plans for St. Patrick's Day?
Well, after the composition competition in the pack at 7 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to buy some soft parade and have a grand old night playing video games.
Working all day.
That's lame.
Well, I plan on going to Irish on Ionia because it is the most hype day of the year.
I'm gonna go school hopping, probably stay to Western and drink a little bit.
I'm actually not really a drinker, so I'm probably just gonna go home and watch Titanic with my mom, probably cry a little bit.
I'm gonna be studying because that's all my life is now.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I am going to drink probably a lot of beer and go to like 3 different parties. So.
What are your plans then for like the day after then?
Rest and recovery and study.
Do you have a life or no? What's your favorite Titanic scene then?
My favorite Titanic scene is probably when Jack's painting Rose, just because it's so emotional and it brings out the tears, you know?
What is your hungover food of choice?
Oh, by far, it's probably pancakes.
If you want the best hangover food, you go to Tacos El Cuñado on Bridge Street in Grand Rapids.
You plan on wearing green?
From head to toe, even my underwear.
In responsibly, Lakers, and have a happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Megan McBrady.
Thanks for watching Laker News. Be sure to join us next week and check out our Facebook page at GVTV Laker News for more content.
And follow us on Twitter at GV Laker News for updates. Have a great week and go Lakers.